Guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be something that I've not done in this channel for a very long time. Before we start and get into the video, one important thing that I have to tell you as a disclaimer, not a disclaimer, just for information. From starting now on, what we're going to do is we're just avoiding that usage of review word, and we're completely and fully doing opinion in my videos. That is something that we are going to follow from now on. And thanks to Uni Vlogs, because after watching their recent video, I came to this understanding and conclusion as well that, seriously, this review word is just used for clickbait, and actually we don't have the resources to review, right? And I do not have the knowledge to review a particular movie. I do not know anything deeper about the technical side. Just a few terms here and there would something that I know. And standing there, I do not have the right to particularly review a movie, because a movie is an effort of a lot of people, hard work and sweat of people, so I'm nobody to review it. So that was all about it. I hope you understood. And now let's start this video. When I said I've not done this video, this kind of video in a very long time, what I meant was, usually we talk about only a single movie. In this video, we're gonna just brief up about the few movies that I watched recently. I wouldn't be taking the names of directors or actors or anything like that. I'm just going to give the storyline and the experience of watching it. That's what we're going to do. So let's start from bottom to the topmost that I liked. So this movie we're going to talk about is Kottu. It's a Malayalam movie. This movie is based on the Malabar district situated in Kerala called Kannur. And Kannur is all about very much politically active youngsters and so many bazaar that are created on a daily basis in the district. This movie is like an glimpse of the actual lives, what happens to the active members of the party who mostly end up in destruction and just ending up their lives mostly. So the oppression or the difficulties their family has to bear because of this kind of their active performance in the party, and all the negative shades with a social message. And when I say that social message, they've make sure that we do not feel cliche or cringe whatever is shown on the screen, and the actors have shown their utmost brilliant performance. So this is a decent movie that you can watch it. And if you are from Kannur, let me tell you, you're going to feel so much relatable, because this movie, I think, has put on every essence of the district on screen. And since my mother hailed from Kannur district, I could relate. Next movie would be Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is a movie about 6 ladies, I would say. This movie, when I say 6 ladies, pregnant ladies too. So this movie I would suggest for people who are expecting a baby and parents of newborn baby. They should really watch this movie. And it's not a big amazing kind of must watch type of a movie, but this was a good feel good movie, very short and heartfelt good movie, I would say. But I don't know how much realistic it was, but still there are sequences and dialogues and pretty good scenarios that can be relatable for newly born babies, parents, or parents or couples who are expecting a baby or who are confused about whether having a baby or not. So yeah, this is a good try made by Anjali Menon. You can definitely give it a watch. Again, this is a Malayalam movie. Talking about the next movie, it would be Kantara. This is a Kannada movie. Oh my god, it was one hell of theatre experience, and unfortunately it is out of theatres right now. So if you want to watch it, you have to wait for the OTT release. I watched it in theatre and I just loved, especially the climax. Oh my god, the last 10 minutes and the actor's performance is just out of the box. I couldn't resist myself. I just couldn't sit on my seat. When I say this, I just enjoyed every bit of the movie. This is a little bit myth or Hindu myth or traditional kind of a religious part is shown of tribal people in this movie, and it is kind of relatable because we know in every Indian household there will be a grandmother story which we couldn't relate to, but somewhere inside we tend to believe it, at least a 50% of it. So this was that kind of a Hindu myth, grandmother story kind of movie. So guys, please watch it. Guys, if you haven't watched it, you can definitely give it a watch. I don't know in which OTT platform it is available or when it is going to release, but when it does, I'll try to I'll try to share that with you. So and one similar movie was Kumari, that is a Malayalam movie, but again it is about some Hindu myths and the old kind of grandmother story. The movie is not at all relatable, to be honest, but still I enjoyed it, especially when I say that I enjoyed it. What I enjoyed most was the performance of actors, like even talking about Shine Tom Chako or Aishwarya Lakshmi. They just killed the movie, and there are so many people who are not whose faces are not familiar to us. Maybe a new artist, or maybe artists who haven't played major roles in movies. Whoever it is, their performance is top notch, and this movie is kind of creepy, but at the same time it's very entertaining. But Kantara rules over it, and because of the storyline, I would say the Kantara storyline is a little more acceptable or believable than Kumari's context, but still both the movies are of same genre, and I pretty liked it. I enjoyed watching both of the movies. Moving on to the next movie, that would be one of my favorite movie that I kind of enjoyed and felt like, oh, this is something variety. I've not seen something like this recently. And the movie is Mukundan Unni Associates. This is again a Malayalam movie. I watched it in the theater, but this movie can be enjoyed equally in OTT also. So this is still running in theater. So if you could catch it, please do watch it. Or let's wait for the OTT release. But I would say this movie was bit of a dark comedy, not bit actually, extreme of dark comedy when it comes to the climax and all, but I enjoyed every bit. This is not the kind of usual kind of movies that we have seen recently, and also this is not everybody's cup of tea. When I say that I enjoyed and it was very entertaining, at the same time I have to warn you that this is not everybody's cup of tea. Maybe you might think you might not enjoy it as amazing as I did or somebody else could do, but I would say the experiment done by the director was very good, and something that we should acknowledge and appreciate, because I think this is a little, movies are risky business, this kind of this flavor, this shade of the society that have been portrayed in this movie is a little bit something that most of the people do not like to talk about. So I just appreciate that gesture of the director who took that much risk to put this across, and also the actors. Oh my god, especially the protagonist Vineet Srinivasan have done a great job, because we have not seen many of his dark shade roles in movies, and I would say career best of Vineet Srinivasan. Guys, please do give this one a watch, because if you are someone who enjoys dark comedy, this is for you guys. The next movie would be, the next and the last movie for this video would be Heaven is for Real. This is my most favorite movie. When I talk about this movie, I feel so happy, because recently I was not feeling very good. I was feeling a little low due to multiple reasons, and this movie just came to me just like that. I was scrolling through Instagram reels, and then I see small clippings of the movie. The clipping was damn interesting for me, so I just went through the comments and I got this movie name, and then the next minute I went and downloaded the movie and watched it. The movie is a very short movie, like 1.5 hours, but the kind of enlightenment that movie gave me, even though I was still in problems, I could calm down my mind for a second after watching this movie. Everything seemed a little bit easier for me. This movie was really heartfelt, and the kid in the movie, oh my god, he's just 4 years old, and the kind of performance he have put in front is something remarkable. And this movie is also based on true story, which makes it even more fascinating. Guys, please do give it a watch. Heaven is for Real is a movie where it talks about 4-year-old small boy's heaven encounter when he was going through a surgery. It might look like a superficial or a hard to believe kind of movie, I do realize that, but guys, give it a watch. So that was my suggestion for this week. So now on, what we are going to do is, I am finding it hard to create videos, edit and post because of my work schedule and so many dramas that is going on. So what I've decided is, every week, mostly on Fridays or Friday, Saturday or Sunday, I would come up with a video. So I'll watch some few movies for a week, and then I'll comprise all of it in a video, and I'll just share the movies that I liked so that you can also give it a watch. I just want to simplify your job of going researching movies and then going through their reviews, whether to watch it or not. Instead, you can come to my channel and refer to my videos where I talk about movies that you can try a watch. And if you don't like, I'm so sorry for that, but if you do like, you can thank me me later. So guys, if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, and thanks for watching my video. Also, do comment your point of view after watching the movie. I would really love to go through that. And do subscribe to my channel. Subscribing to my channel is also kind of saving your time in searching for content to watch. That was a tricky one, I understand, but also you can enable the notification bell so that you will get notified whenever I come up with the new videos. So that's it. Until we meet again in the next video, it's a bye from me, Alfie. Take care and bye.